Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys here coming at you this afternoon. Gonna do an opening of a Snake Eyes Don Mareno character here. 197 in the line. Just got this from Pulsey yesterday. So I was kind of holding out. I had pre-ordered her and I canceled it a while back, and I'm like, I don't know, do I really want her? I'm starting to get to the point where, and I'm sure some of you are too, where sometimes you're just like, this character, I don't know if I really want it. You know, if you're like me, some of these, like, I think she's a cartoon, or not cartoon, sorry, comic only figure. Never had anything like her as a kid. I think if they had made her, and they probably have, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know this 100% for sure, because it was obviously after the time of the original the R line. But I will say that if there is one out there, which there probably is one or two somewhere, they're exclusives. They're like Joe Club exclusive, something like that. Were made in the early 2000s. So that's where that's at. I don't have it. Neither here nor there. What I'm getting at is, I know there's some at the point of, if I didn't have them as a kid, or they don't look appealing, I'm starting to bow out. Some people are. I'm kind of a completionist. That's my probably fault with this whole collecting in general, and especially this line. I was with Black Series, and now I'm done. I got to a point with Black Series that I'm like, I don't want very many of these figures anymore. I've got a lot of what I want. Now, I did a video on Captain Thorn, or Commander Thorn, yesterday, and put it up there, or last night I should say, and put it up there, and pretty much said the same thing in that video, that they're going to come out with, it's going to be prequel stuff now. And at any rate, Joe's going to get to the point where we're past all our original line. We're getting new figures that are never even made. I think the new Axel Synapse character is a complete new character. Sundown, who I'm going to do here shortly, got him too. That's one of the main reasons I got her, because I wanted to go ahead and get Sundown. Hasbro Pulse was just about out of him. I happened to catch that. I had him also pre-ordered and backed off. So essentially, when I see they're out, Amazon's, well, they're out, but they're selling for about closer to $50. That, well, I probably better get him now and not mess around and wait till later. So she is a cool looking figure, and as I pull her out, she has a lot of neat features. Obviously, built to look like Snake Eyes in a female version, so I do like her. I do initially like the look of her, although I'll probably switch her head to the Snake Eyes type head. But I do like the looks of her in general, right out of the chute. So it comes with Uzi, two swords, samurai swords. Very similar. Obviously, they're going to make this stuff similar to Snake Eyes' character, because that's what she's essentially, female Snake Eyes. And again, I don't know her backstory, so don't shoot me for that. I mean, I'm not perfect. I don't know everything about it. Everything. I try, but I don't. Don't want to. Don't care sometimes. So again, here, I'm going to show her as is. Now, the cool part is, and I always say, be careful bending female parts, because they could be easily broken because they are thinner. But I do like her character. A lot of what with her, and I don't know a character. I guess I'm going to have to look into this and see. To me, I could see her being an Iron Grenadier for Destro as a Snake Eyes. But again, I don't know. Don't know enough about her. So comes the pistol and the round silencer, which I like better than the stupid little square one they give us with some figures. You can put that also on the Uzi. Uzi's clip does not come out. Just keep that in mind. I believe this is the same Uzi we get with a lot of figures. Not blast effect, but the opposite end for a silencer. Alright, we have her sword holder, her sheath, I guess you could call these. I know knife sheath. I'm assuming that's what these are. Nice long samurai sword. It's going to go on her back and should fit just nicely, hopefully. So not a ton of accessories, but that's okay. I kind of like what I see. I'm into the whole, I can put this on her. She's going to pack everything except her extra head. What I was going to get at with the extra head is it's a good, quite possibility that it could fit her extra head could fit on maybe a Crimson Guard, female Crimson Guard, or a Valkyrie. Um, don't know until I try. May try sometime here in the near future. But here she is essentially kitted out. Well, I guess I could get the Uzi in her hand, and then she's essentially kitted out. I like the looks of her, though. It's better than I expected, actually. There she is, Uzi and all. So I like the, excuse me, the red and black. You know, it's a nice touch. I like it. I don't see. Oh, well, it's on her chest, up at the top, under her neck. I can never say this right. Arasakage logo, the ninja logo. I actually thought it would be tattooed on her arm somewhere, but instead right here on her. So that's a little different. Now let's put this different head on, this snake eyes type head, and kind of be honest, the hair kind of gets in the way of this a little bit, but I got it on, so we got it to work. So this is where I say, this is where it comes in. She could be a bad guy, spy, double agent for Destro or Cobra, so to speak. And again, maybe she's not. She's listed as a G.I. Joe, so you can match her up with Snake Eyes, call her his girlfriend, whatever, wife, sister, cousin, whatever, clans member, whatever you want to do with her. But when you display her, you can put him with her. So that's essentially it. All the appendages bend about right. They're not too loose, not too tight, so that's good. Most of the female characters are. I feel like when I get those, I can bend their appendages, their knees and their elbow joints and their wrists and stuff, and their feet joints pretty easily without putting a lot of force on them. Not to mention that they're not too loose, that they're gonna, when you set them up, they're gonna fall over. So yeah, that's her. So yeah, 197, good looking figure. Like I said, better than expected. I'll be honest, I don't know for sure. I like to play the guessing game with these figures based off of what I know from what I see from sales, what I know from I used to have more pages I follow, but my Facebook got hacked, so I don't have my Facebook currently. I may get another one in the near future. But I used to follow a lot of pages. I do still on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. But from what I can tell, I don't think the hype is here for this figure so much. So I know at one point, I think right away, she had pre-sold out on Hasbro Pulse when I had first pre-ordered. Then I canceled, and it was back to she was available, and then she's been available the whole time. Sundown, who I'm getting ready to do, is the kind of the opposite. Was available. Last week I'm on vacation. Happened to just do a little surfing while I'm at the hotel on Hasbro and some other sites looking to see if there's any sales. I see he's a low stock, and I'm like, man. And I look on Amazon, I'm like, ooh, they're jacked the price up, meaning they've sold out quickly, and some other places, one or two other places may have been sold out. So I also see a video from a YouTuber last week that's saying, this was actually a day or two after I had ordered him, that it's claimed that the Headman and the Headhunters are going to be coming out in the classified line. That was a post-series, Deke series, mini-series with G.I. Joe Cobra going against the Headman and his drug lordness, whatever you want to call it, his army, so to speak, his drug army. And supposedly what was said in the video was he was the nemesis of the Headman. So I think it was the Headman. Headman's somebody in one of these cartoons. I swear it's him, because I know they called him the Headhunter Stormtroopers or something. Anyway, but so and I'm kind of like, oh, well, I'm glad I ordered him now. And he was one I did get an extra one because I'm looking at, well, if he's selling out down the line, if he's a hard to get figure, well, two things can happen. One, right now and moving forward, initially his price will go up, and two, um, I would guess if he gets to be, if they come out with the headman and all these headhunter troopers, that they'll have to reissue him either in a new version or bring him back in a retro. Well, I don't know if you can retro card a guy that's never been made, but you can't. I guess you can. Obviously, it's up to you. You can just change some color schemes and say it's a retro look. You can dull the paint a little bit and say, oh, that's the retro look or whatever. But anyway, they'll. My instinct tells me that they may come back. He may come back out if it gets to be popular. That's where I'm at. So, at any rate, but back to her. Here we are with her, and kind of what I'm getting at too with the point I'm making with that is, I think she's the opposite. I think we see her price go down. So this is a figure you very well could see on their Pulse sale, Black Friday sale in November, late November, what they typically do for Pulse members, the 35% off and the 25% off. This is a figure I could probably see being listed in that sale. There's a handful that have come out recently that I'm like, I'm kind of ticked at myself a little bit for jumping on the wagon too soon and thinking, man, I better grab them now. And then I'm like, well, it'll end up down the road where they're going sale. So we'll see. But at any rate, she's a good looking figure. And then to say the least, that she's not bad, better than I expected, and she'll fit in with the rest of the Joes per se. So, all right, that's all I got for you on her. I'm gonna do sundown here directly after this video, so I'll post that as well. But anyway, there she is, number 197, Don Mareno Snake Eyes. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not. You want to get notification of my videos if you're not a subscriber. And as always, thanks for watching with Snake Eyes Don Mareno. Thanks for watching again on Beast and Beast Toys. We'll see you.